What's up, family? It's none other than your boy JGiddins the Father. As usual, remember to be positive, be optimistic, and keep positive people in your circle, as those three things are key to ensuring positivity is invited in your future. What's up, family? I'm coming to y'all live, early. You know what I'm saying? I just got up, rolled out of bed. You know what I'm saying? I haven't even done my workout. I ain't done my exercise and, my stretching or none of that, right? Well, actually, I did stretch a little bit, but I haven't, because I stretch as soon as I get out the bed. What's up, 734 Cam? One love to you, but I haven't even done anything really, but I jumped on here real quick because I wanted to talk to y'all real quick. I titled this video "Love Your Goddess." Okay, if you are a man, god, king, whatever emperor, whatever you want to refer to yourself as, watch this video because I want to talk to y'all. If you're a queen, goddess, empress, whatever you want to call yourself, watch this video because I want y'all to hear some things that I'm saying to my brothers. All right, but listen. I want to talk to y'all for a minute. You know why? Because yesterday, right, something happened that very rarely happens. In my relationship, in my household, my goddess and we had an argument, and my goddess and I very rarely have arguments. Like, I'm talking about arguments happen once every couple months or something. And even if it does, it's not, and our arguments don't last long. We normally regroup and we have a conversation about it. But I wanted to share this with y'all. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to share this with y'all, personally, just because I know a lot of my brothers out there, y'all are in relationships with women, y'all in relationships with females, and you have, issues that you sometimes need an outside opinion on, but you don't want to go, you're not about to go to people and start talking to them about your relationship. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to share my experience and share any insight that I have as it relates to, because y'all know I jump on here and I always talk about fathering, but I want to also talk about, being a man, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm one of the best men there are. And I'm not saying that on some like cocky condescending shit, but any girl who's ever been with me, you already know I love you and I show you that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not about to disrespect you. I'm not none of that. You know what I'm saying? I treat you like you everything to me. And I always been like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of guys, they get with a girl, and we're gonna jump back on the topic, but real quick, a lot of guys, they get with a girl, or girls get with a guy, and they don't view their relationships as real until they get that piece of paper from the white man, called a marriage paper, because they believe in this whole marriage thing. Marriage is tied to religion. I don't care about religion. I don't care about marriage. I don't care about none of that. So when I get a girl, from the time that I say that you are my girl, you are at that point up here. Your value has shot up. You get what I'm saying? See, and this is what I want my men. This is what I want my men, my kings, my fellow gods. This is what I want y'all to understand, okay? In order to really treat your woman better, you have to value self. You get what I'm saying? You have to value self. I value myself so much as JGiddins that just me saying the words that you are my girl now uplifts you because I am here. You get what I'm saying? Now, if you don't view yourself that way, then it's easy to disrespect your lady. When you doing stuff like, calling, like for instance, there's something I never do. That call my woman out my name. You don't call your lady out her name. You don't tell her, yeah, bitch, you stupid, you ain't shit, you little dumbass, blah, blah, blah. You don't ever talk to your lady like that, bro. I don't care what happens. I don't care what she say, nigga. I don't care if she tell you got a little dick and you can't get it past 3 inches. Listen, you don't say to your woman, yeah, bitch, that's why I don't want your dumb ass anyway. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna argue, keep it at specific points and topics that are relative to what y'all talking about, and make sure that you stay on focus. You know what I'm saying? But what I want to remind my fellow kings and gods of, again, is to make sure that you always assess what she's feeling. You get what I'm saying? Because, and I'm gonna let y'all in on, why me and my goddess argued yesterday. Because I don't, we don't argue about the same kind of shit that other people argue about, because we don't live the life that other people live in this realm. Like, we don't go to, we don't go to the movies. We don't go out to parties. We don't go, out to the club. We don't go out to restaurants. We don't, we have been to a restaurant, but I'm saying we just don't do these things on a regular. You know what I'm saying? So we don't have the types of arguments other people have. The argument that we had yesterday, y'all, believe it or not, was over my infant daughter, who, my goddess is gonna start adding. And I know a lot of y'all gonna be like, look, bro, what's up, Sliced of Life? A lot of y'all might be like, bro, you was tripping. But I'm gonna just tell you, because she breastfeed. My goddess has breastfed all of our children. My 3, all right? I got 2 elder daughters, Journey and Justice. They are 13 and 10. They are by another woman who I'm not talking about and I'm not discussing at all. But my goddess, who is the queen of my three. She has breastfed all of them since day one, and she's breastfeeding my daughter now. Now, when we're breastfeeding, she's about to add on additional things, right? So what I mean is, like, we have this grinder, this baby food maker that you can take and put fruits in there. You can put vegetables in there, grind it up and make it, right? She says she's about to start weaning the baby onto those. And something in me got upset. You know what I mean? I'm not even gonna say got upset. I just disagreed with it, and I wanted to voice my disagreement. You know, I told her, I said, and this is not the first time this has happened, but yesterday it just got a little more. But I told her, I said, you know, I'm in disagreement, and I'm telling y'all this for a reason. All my men out there, I'm telling y'all this for a reason, because I want you to hear me out. You know what I'm saying? And get your perspective on how things, how this may relate to your own situation. But look, I said, I don't want you to be doing that, because I feel like you're opening our child up to things. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, for instance, we have a lot of organic food. Like, for instance, we got organic bananas. You know what I'm saying? We got some organic bananas right here. You know what I'm saying? We got organic fruits. I can show y'all. I mean, y'all seen in my past videos, I show y'all like what we eat. You know, I'm in somebody else's house right now. Y'all know, my family and I, we was evicted a couple months ago, so we're staying with somebody else. So my fridge is not what it used to be when I show y'all. But y'all know we got things like, grapes. You know what I'm saying? We got oranges. You know what I'm saying? Strawberries. You know what I'm saying? We got our stuff. We got our stuff back there. You know what I'm saying? We got food in here. Mushrooms, right? You see? Mushrooms, you know what I'm saying? But here's my point, right? My point is this, right? We know that through the nitrogen cycle, or through nitrogen which is being put into the soil, all food is tainted, right? All food is tainted. So, like, once you make the decision to stop breastfeeding and bring your child over to that, you're now opening them up to substances that they previously were not, right? That was my whole, argument. Now my goddess, unfortunately, is in a position where she's suffering, not suffering, but she's, it makes it tough on her to be breastfeeding, because of the fact that the baby is starting to need more. She can't really get sleep like that, so I get where she's coming from. My perspective was that was selfish, to try to save yourself some sleep and risk the baby, but after we argued, like we always do, we had an argument for probably about 25-30 minutes, and then we regrouped and came together, and we talked about it, but I wanted to share with y'all. I wanted to share that with y'all, because we haven't argued in forever, and I just woke up like, oh my goodness, I can't believe we argued yesterday. Like, I felt so, you know what I mean? And there's some people who this is their relationship every day. Like, you know what I mean? I was just thinking about, and I actually used to be in a position like that. Like, years ago, before I was, awakened or whatever, I was in relationships where we argued all the time. Like, arguing was like something that could happen, 4 or 5 times a week. Shit, it could happen 2-3 times a day. You know what I'm saying? Like, in certain relationships. And me and my goddess, we don't have that issue, but for the people who do, it will prevent your ascension. And that's why I think it's necessary, because if you argue too much, what happens is you open your aura up to others. You know what I mean? And when I say others, I mean other forms of being that exist. Gaseous beings, plasma beings. We know that there are other beings that exist that vibrate on other frequencies around us that our aura is opened up to, right? This is why you shouldn't drink. Shouldn't drink alcohol, aka al-ghul, which means a spirit, right? So you shouldn't drink those, because it will open you up to be susceptible to those. And that's why a lot of people, when they drink and argue, that's a bad mix. You drink and argue. So now, not only are you drinking, so you opening yourself up to be weak for other things to penetrate your aura, but now you're arguing, getting angry, and increasing your vibration to the level, that root chakra level of the beings around you. You know what I'm saying? And they're gonna be drawn to you. So like I said, I just wanted to share with y'all, with my guys out there, like I said, my men, my king, my gods, my princes, whatever you want to refer to yourself as. Just don't refer to yourself as something like a nigga, a drug dealer, a street nigga, and all that stupid shit. Don't do that. You are a king, God. You are a king. You are a god. You are a prince. You could be any of that. Just don't be no street nigga and all that stupid shit. But to all my men out there, I just want to let y'all know. Love your goddess, God. And when I say that, I don't mean like, yeah, I love her, and I don't mean buying her shit. Listen, you can't buy love, bro. That's something that we all know. but sometimes I guess we just need to hear it for it to be reiterated. You cannot buy love. So I don't care what you go buy your lady, it ain't gonna stop her from coming with me if I tell her what she need to hear and make her feel what she need to feel. You get what I'm saying? So that's why it be these guys, these rich guys with all of this money, they got women, but they women is cheating on them while they gone. You know what I'm saying? And same vice versa, because you have to attack here. You know what I'm saying? You have to get here. So what I want to just again say to my men out there, and you can do anything and you can have anybody. That's what that's one of the coolest things. Listen, if I was still in this world, I'm not in this world no more. When I say in this world, right, some people, like my homie Chanel just came in here. She knew me from before. You know what I'm saying? There was a time when I used to chase bitches. You know what I'm saying? There was a time when I used to be trying to get girls, and you know what I'm saying? I used to be in my BMW driving downtown, blasting music, stopping, man, what's up with you? You know what I'm saying? I used to be like that. You know what I'm saying? If I was like that now with the insight I have, man, I'd be, you know what I'm saying? Because what you gotta do is you gotta understand that infinite abundance is due out. One love to you, family. Jeff from the Valley. One love, peace, God. You know, you gotta understand that. And listen, to all my men out there, I see y'all coming in, right? All my men out there, listen to me. If there's a woman you want or a goddess you want, just make sure that you don't listen. Before I say anything, make sure that you're doing the right thing and you moving on the righteous path. I'm not talking about a woman who's happy, she's doing her thing, and you trying to like come mess it up. Or I'm not talking about some nigga you don't like from school and he got a girl so you want to take her from. We ain't talking about that. That's ill intent and that's gonna get some karma sent to you. So you don't want to do that. Y'all fuck around and get together and then some shit happen to y'all on a vacation or something cause your karma is bad. You know what I'm saying? We talking about just that girl, you like her, you always looked at her, she like, you know, you don't know she like you, whatever. But listen, if you're in a situation like that, just walk up to you, be honest. This is the best thing I can tell people. Be honest. People respect honesty. And not only do they respect honesty, they can't do shit about it. You know, I always tell my children, it's like, don't lie. Don't ever lie. Okay? Now I get it. Now listen, if somebody put a gun to you in your kid's head and say, I'm gonna blow your brains out if you don't tell me I look pretty. Okay? Alright, yo, you look pretty. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? That's different. I'm not saying fucking be stupid, you know? But I'm saying don't lie. Like listen, now me and my goddess, we are polygamous because we do follow the actual righteous path of our ancestors. But, you know, I want you to know that if I was monogamous like we were, and I was to cheat on my woman, I mean, I could still cheat now. Listen, in polygamy, it requires loyalty. So let's first of all, that's a lot of people don't understand. See, I ain't even gonna have a conversation about polygamy, but you can't be polygamous and just be talking about, yeah, I'm about to go fuck somebody else. Like, no, that's not how that works. You need approval in this, you know what I'm saying, the process. But anyway, if I was to cheat on my lady, I would tell her. Like, there's no reason that you should cheat on somebody and then not tell them, or if they ask you, you lie. You know, don't lie. Because here's the thing, here's the science behind it. You gotta understand something. You take away your power when you lie. See, if you tell the truth, what they gonna do? You know what I'm saying? So like, let's say I cheated on my wife, I came home, and she say, where was you at? And I'm like, look, it's this real badass bitch in my job. She been coming at me and all of that shit. Like, I got turned on. She was flirting with me, asked me to, you know, stop out with her, blah, blah, blah. I stopped by her house. One thing led to another. Like, I just had sex with her. I didn't, you know, most women, I guarantee you, they gonna take that way better than, shit, I was with my man Mike and them, you feel me? Like, we was chilling. And she like, really? But I called Mike and he said you was at the store. Oh shit, I had dropped Mike off and then I went to go get Tony and them. Oh, for real? Because Tony just left here. He was fixing the microwave. Man, yo, my fish, man, you know. See, when you do that, now, see, y'all stay together. See, because what you're trying to do is you're trying to avoid an argument. But what you're doing is setting y'all up for failure in the long run, right? What you should do is just tell her, listen, I cheated on you. You know what I'm saying? I had no business doing that. I don't respect that as a man. I don't respect cheating on my lady. See, but you got to actually feel like that. So that's the first thing. You got to change your mindset. Actually feel like it's not the right thing to do to cheat on your lady. And I don't think, let me be honest with y'all, I don't think that cheating is wrong, meaning like because you had sex with somebody else you were wrong. I don't think who has sex with who has anything to do with anybody. And I don't really think that's any of your business. That's physical activity between people. However, I do feel that at the point that you lie to this person and tell them that they are the only one for you, they are the only one that you need, and then you go and be disloyal to that. That's where you're wrong. You get what I'm saying? It's not like, so for instance, if I was in a relationship with a woman and then I leave out and go down the street and go have sex with another woman and come back, nothing's gonna change. Nothing's gonna change. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not like, oh, at the time that I had sex with this woman, now something changed about this one. Nothing changes. What changes is when she find out what happened. Or what changes is when, I start to take on emotion from what happened. Things like that, you know what I'm saying? But the actual physical activity does not, it doesn't impact a relationship like that. And once you view it that way, as a man, once you understand that, you have two choices. Because most men actually do understand that. This is why a lot of women, when they get cheated on, they think they man don't love them. And that's not true. That's not true. Again, for the third time, that's not true. I want to let all my ladies out there know, if you're watching this, if your man cheated on you, that do not mean he don't love you. And if you think that it does, just talk to a real one. You know what I'm saying? But I'm letting you know, if your man cheat on you, that does not mean he don't love you. You know what I'm saying? What it means is that, he's a kid in a candy store. You know what I'm saying? And he don't know how to control himself. He needs to control himself, because I'm not supposed to not want to have sex with other women. That doesn't make any sense. You get what I'm saying? Like, there's no logical reason for me to only want to have sex with one woman. Like, there's no like, what is the word I'm trying to think of? There is no scientific reason. There's no logical reason. There's no, you know what I'm saying? There's no physiological reason. There's no psychological reason. There's no, I don't understand why a man, you know what I'm saying? You know how many sperm cells I got in me today, bruh? Since I woke up, I have produced about 6 million sperm cells, bro. That's enough to populate a country. Like, you know what I'm saying? I did that this AM. So I could populate a whole planet. I'm a god, yo. Like, don't let, you know what I'm saying? Listen, my men, don't let nobody try to downplay what you are. The higher you uplift yourself, the more you capable of. I haven't had sex in over a year. You know what I'm saying? Like, I haven't had sex regularly in over a year. And this is coming from somebody who always had sex. I never even went longer than a week without having sex before I started my, you know what I'm saying? My fuck is this called? Why am I not even remember my sperm? Before I started my before I started semen retention. My apologies, y'all. So before I started semen retention, I never went more than maybe a week without having sex, and sex was important to me. And it was a lot of women that I lusted over. And honestly, I used to feel bad about it. I used to feel hurt, but that's because this monogamy is a European thing that was put onto black people. And we're not black, by the way. I'm using this term for people who are not familiar with what we really are, so they think we black. But Europeans put onto us monogamy. Monogamy was actually created by Socrates and a bunch of guys who sat around thinking of a bunch of different philosophies they wanted to come up with, right? So what happens is we got a lot of men who are out of place and they confused because they get with this woman, and then monogamy tells you that when you get with a woman, you're not supposed to be attracted to nobody else. But that's not true. That's not true psychologically. That's not true physiologically. That's not true physically. That's not true on no level. So why are we playing? So you know what's going to happen? Nobody relationship going to work. Point blank period. You know why? Because that's not how it's supposed to be. You're not so, listen, you could think all day, I'm gonna meet this person, I'm gonna get this person, we're gonna get together, we're gonna have this happy life. No, you're not. You know why? Because he gonna spend his entire life lying to himself about the fact that he don't want to do something with somebody else. Because he's a liar if he say he don't. Any guy that sit there, oh shit, I would never want to. Nigga, you mean to tell me that because you got with her, now your body don't work when you look at somebody else? Come on now. Like, we got to get out of this selfishness. Let's stop playing games here. Like, and when I hear guys say that, I actually, supreme rising to you, Miss Eder. No one love to you. What's up, Shanat? What's up, Shani J? Hey, Shani, if you still in here, comment. I ain't even noticed you came in. One love to you, guys. But listen, if you're in a situation, right, a lot of my women, let me talk to y'all for a second. A lot of y'all wonder why, your guy always cheating on you. You could be bad. It don't matter what you look like. You can have nice heels, nails done, eyelid, all that shit that we don't give two fucks about, but y'all do. But, you can have all of that done. Oh, she's still here. Grand rising to you, Shani. So you can look up. Shani bad. She know what I'm talking about. And that's no disrespect. She already know what's up. But everybody knows Shani bad. She one of the queens. Listen, she one of the goddesses I'm talking about. That is an extremely beautiful goddess. But see, what has to happen is, we have to get in as guys, as kings, as men, we have to get a hold on the fact that this beauty is not meant to always be appreciate it in a physical way. You get what I'm saying? Like when you see a very beautiful goddess and she looking bad, you like, oh my goodness. It don't always have to be physical. Sometimes a psychological connection is okay. But what I want my women to understand is that us wanting to have this connection with you is natural. It's natural. You get what I'm saying? It's natural. If you got a boyfriend and it's a bad girl walking down and he look at her, him wanting to connect with her is natural. You got now. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying, oh, that mean let your man, let your man look at asses. Ooh, you know what I'm saying? He need to man up and control himself and not do that. That's a conversation for me to have with him, for us to have, for him to build himself up. But we talking about y'all goddesses. So when it comes to this, y'all gotta understand it's natural for a man to want another goddess because we are built like that. That's how we built. You know what I'm saying? And when you put a man in a situation where you trying to tame that in him and you trying to make him lie to himself about it, what's going to end up happening is he's going to break. You know what I'm saying? It may happen in different ways. Like there's some guys, they'll be with a woman and they listen, bro, they be sounding like they prisoners of war. They be, like this. You know what I'm saying? They be like, I don't want nobody else. Now that's fine. They may not want nobody else because I don't want nobody else. But that's just we're going to build our tribe. Like I said, we're polygamous. I'm going to build my tribe. However, I want other goddesses and I want to add goddesses to my team. However, I haven't really came across any goddesses that I think on that level that I would really like, you know what I'm saying? I will be able to entertain on that level because it's going to be either too sexual or it's going to be too something. You know what I'm saying? Me and my goddess, we here because we both ascended together. So, but anyway, like I'm saying, I just want our people, when I say our people, I'm talking about black people. I'm talking about, y'all call yourself melanated, even though we do not have melanin, but I'm not going to go into bioscience right now. We have carbon, but, carbonated people, we black people, we call ourselves, we call ourselves monogamous, and they make all of these programs. I want y'all to be able to see everything that is legal or about the law is about destroying the black man or the black people. You get what I'm saying? Like, and when I say black, again, I ain't gonna keep explaining cool black people. Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? Every law that exists was designed to destroy black people, right? So if you understand that polygamy is against the law, why do you think that is? You know what I'm saying? Like they wouldn't listen. You think they care? You think they care about you fucking more than one woman? They promote that shit all throughout. You know what I'm saying? They teaching kids sex in school now. They got point. You know what I'm saying? They don't care about you. It's not illegal because it's immoral and they don't want you. You know what I'm saying? That's not what that's about. It's illegal because that's the way shit was being done when they approached us. And we was too strong. Y'all gotta understand something. Listen, okay. So my name, so I'm JGiddins, right? I got 5. I got Journey Giddins. I got Justice Giddins. I got Gerald Giddins Jr., my son, right? I got Jade Giddins, and then I got Jewel Giddins, right? I got 5. My son gonna have 5, and mind you, I only have 5 because I only have one goddess. Okay. Now, if I had 3 goddesses, I would have 15. You follow what I'm saying? Now, if I have 15, right? Imagine there's me and I have 15 children. And then 20 years later, those 15 children all do what I did. That means you start off with 2 people, right? You got a house, boom, house, right? 2 people inside the house. Okay, you got a house, 2 people inside it, right? 20 years later, those 2 people can turn into 80. Those 2 people can turn into 80 people if you allow polygamy to happen. This is why if you're trying to rule over a group of people in a society, you can't have them be polygamous. That's dangerous. It's going to be too many of them. You can't, you know what I'm saying? Who going to be able to fuck with my family, y'all, in 20 years? When you say JGiddins, it's going to be 50 niggas. What? Huh? Who? You know what I'm saying? How could you come? Imagine if you wanted to come deal with me. Like, imagine if you like, yo, I'm about to come deal with that nigga Jay, yo, because I don't like him. You come to my door, my son answer, right? He open up the door, and then 2 of his sons behind him. You know what I'm saying? And then while they standing there, 3 of my other sons come. You get what I'm saying? This is what I'm saying. This is how you create. You gotta have a militant mind with this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but with me, it's not militant because I'm not trying to attack right now. What I'm trying to do is build up. You know what I'm saying? Because every day I go outside, I see a bunch of these little stupid ass kids that they don't have no guidance. Everybody from Baltimore, y'all know if y'all looked at the news, right? They just shut downtown down. Like on Easter, these little kids, they shut downtown down. It was like hundreds of them, if not 1,000, that was just downtown on bikes, on scooters, walking around talking about, yeah, we about to fight, acting stupid, like just walking around blocking traffic. The police couldn't do nothing with them because it was too many of them. The police just sitting there watching like they can't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? All these little motherfuckers got parents. Where you think they parents at? You know where they parents at? Get into the money. Shit, I'm about my bag. That's where they parents at. So that's why these little niggas is out here doing this stupid shit, because the parents don't got time for these kids. The parents are too busy. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm trying to do is groom, fashion, and create a society that has a brain again. See, because my 3-year-old daughter, and by the way, she just turned 3 on January 4th. And we don't age, by the way. I'm just using this to help y'all understand, right? My 3-year-old, if you look at her and say, what's that in the sky? You know what she gonna tell you? Oh, that's chemtrails. They spray those up there to block the sun. And the sun gives us pop. My daughter can tell you this already. She know what's up. So it's going to be hard to get in her head and make her stupid. You know what I'm saying? Like they doing all these kids, especially when I don't let them put the foods and things in her that sugarcoat her neurons so she can't think. This is where the term sugarcoat come from. So if you one of them people that eat a lot of sugar, you put a lot of this in you. This right here, this shit like cocaine. This shit is like cocaine. Cocaine. And if you don't believe me, give some to a child and then tell them they can't have no more and see what they do. They're gonna go fucking crazy. Like, cause this shit is cocaine. And adults are addicted to it and don't even know. You know what I'm saying? But what it does is there's a term called sugarcoating. You said they went stupid for no reason, shooting by the police. Yeah, so like, you know, when y'all hear the term sugarcoating, what sugarcoating means, and I explained this in my lecture that I did on food and health, but a lot of people haven't watched it. But sugarcoating means that it's putting a layer of acid around your neurons, right? So your neurons are these things that are on, there's a neural circuit. You have something called a neural circuit, right? This is in your hippocampus. This is something that controls how you perceive, how your brain, like when I snap, the fact that hurt my finger when I did that has to be perceived. Sugarcoating covers that up. Like when you sugarcoat something, it's like numbing. It's like an anesthetic, right? That's what sugar is. It's like an anesthetic for your senses, right? So when you giving a kid a whole bunch of sugar, that's why they send y'all kids to school. And what they do in school, they feed your kids with sugar, cheese, starch, salt, all that stuff. They celebrate your kids. They celebrate your kids' achievement with pizza, you know what I'm saying, with a whole bunch of shit that's going to do nothing but destroy your child's mind. You know what I'm saying? Like all of this sugar and shit. And if y'all notice, there's always a corner store where? Right by the school, right? You ain't never listened. This is what I'm going to tell you ain't never seen, okay? You ain't never seen a school without a corner store near it. Show me that. That's what I say. Show me a school that don't, I'm talking about an elementary or middle school, right? Probably high school too, but I stick with elementary and middle because by high school, they done already got you. So by high school, you out of school and you catching the bus to go get the cocaine. You feel me? But a middle school and an elementary school. Show me a middle or elementary school that don't have a corner store somewhere near it, right? And show me a corner store that don't have sugar everywhere in it. I'm talking about you walk in there, there's Laffy Taffies, there's Now Laters, there's Snickers, there's everywhere, just plastered on the wall. Come get me. This stuff is addictive. This stuff destroys your mind. This stuff makes our children not able to think. Y'all see your average like 6, 7-year-old, 8-year-old today. They seem like they borderline retarded. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like they can talk. I'm not saying they can't talk. These kids they can talk and everything. But if you try to like have a intelligent conversation with them, they can't handle it. Like a lot of them, man, shut up, man. They act real fidgety, like, oh, shut up, you stupid. They real like that. I don't really know how to explain it, but it's a psychological thing that happens when you're not all there. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure that some white guy in a suit could give y'all a bunch of words and make it sound cute and all of that. But what it is that the neurons are not responding in that child's mind. And the child is taking in a bunch of silly shit that he probably getting from other kids outside or TV or, you know what I'm saying, internet, TikTok, something like that, because there's no parents here. So all I'm saying is I want to send positive vibes to all of the parents out there. I started this conversation off talking about love your goddess because I felt it was, extremely necessary for my guys out there to come to the understanding that our goddesses, they need us. Like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of them, they don't know they need us because everything in society tells them they don't need us. Like, you know what I'm saying? All they hear is fuck that nigga ain't shit, blah, blah, blah. That's all they hear. You know what I'm saying? So what we have to do as men is remind them, nah, goddess, I came from you. You created me. I want to be here for you. And they going, whatever, nigga, blah, blah, blah. Okay, you let that roll off because you got to understand that's not them. They was taught that. So, like I said, I wanted to share that experience with y'all. I hope that, whoever watches this back can get something from the conversation that we had. I hope that y'all can find some type of inspiration. Every time that I get on here, I always say I get on here for the 3 I's. That's to inform, to inspire, and to give insight. You know what I'm saying? So when I get on here for those 3 I's, that's all I'm trying to do. So I have informed y'all of what happened with me and my relationship in terms of the argument that took place yesterday that made me want to share this with y'all. I've also informed y'all of how you can better yourself. You know what I'm saying? What I say, inform, inspire. I'm looking to inspire y'all by being willing to. I'm looking to inspire y'all by being willing to share my personal information with y'all, and hopefully that will inspire you to do so, because a lot of people are very secretive and protective of themselves and their relationships, but a lot of times this is due to insecurity. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, some people, it's hard to really, sometimes it's hard to decipher what your own perspective is, because people will say, I don't put my business, I ain't about to talk about my man. Like, it's a lot of women, they would never put their man online. A lot of guys would never put their girl online. It's a lot of people, they would never put their child online. So you would, and they word it in a way like, that's my personal, I ain't about to be putting my business all out there. But what it really is there's a level of insecurity you have about what's taking place. You get what I'm saying? Because it's not natural to not want to share things about yourself. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, most people, there's nobody who naturally, like, for the most part, does not want to share something. Like, let's say somebody, like, let's say somebody woke up and they made breakfast, and that breakfast was super good. They made the best pancakes they ever made, blah, 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 blah. Your average person is not like, I'm not about to tell nobody that I made pancakes and it was good. That's my business. Like, that's not how, you know what I'm saying? We are one. We are united. What are you trying to hide shit for? See, but what happens is there's sometimes that people do things they're not necessarily proud of, or they do things that they fear judgment of, or they feel like they don't want people in their business because then they will have to deal with opinions outside of what they want to hear. You know what I'm saying? Which they're not really prepared to handle. So that's why a lot of people don't like to put their business out there, or they don't like to risk having other people chime in on things that they're doing. Me, I really could give a shit less. Like, honestly, there's pretty much nothing that I won't put on here. I mean, I don't really care. You know what I'm saying? My cat's right here, y'all. See? Y'all see my toes? See? They not cute. Look at that. Look at that. See? Look, it don't matter. Look, just because I'm showing my toes don't mean I'm real. But I'm just telling y'all, like, I'm not one of them people that try to, like, that's like, oh my goodness, I want. Because I don't view myself as a part of this world, and I don't think that I have to be perfect. Like, some people, they don't want everything got to be perfect, squeaky clean. People always cleaning their houses. Like, you know what I'm saying? Listen, I'm not saying have a dirty house, but I'm saying people will live in a house where the mother and father is beefing, fighting every day, you know what I'm saying? Or the boyfriend, girlfriend fighting every day, can't stand each other. The children don't even want to be home. They running away, stealing cars, doing all of this crazy shit. Another family member who's living with them is sick and getting on people's nerves, blah, blah, blah. And you know what they'll do rather than address these issues? Niggas will clean up the house. This where they got our people to. We at a point where our house will be psychologically fucked up, but we'll spring clean and be like, yeah, my house clean. So you sitting in a clean ass, fucked up psychological home. You sitting in a clean ass, energy distorted ass home. So you know what I'm saying? So your house is clean. You like, yeah, I clean my house. But y'all motherfuckers can't sit in that living room that's clean together for 5 minutes without ripping each other apart. See, because you're trying to deflect. This is what our people do a lot, bro. And if you really like, if you grew up in the hood, like you know what I'm saying, you're real, like you one of us, you know that we do that. Like niggas, you know what I'm saying? It'll be all kind of fucked up shit going on in the family, and niggas be like, let's clean up, turn on some music, start cleaning up. Everybody just pretending like ain't nothing going on. Everybody just cleaning up, just clean up. They tell you clean up. Because they don't want to really attack what's wrong. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, niggas will be having an argument, beefing with each other, ain't talking, and just be like, clean up. Like, why won't put that same clean up here? Why won't clean this up? You know what I'm saying? Why won't sit down and have a talk with each other? But cause you know what I'm saying? Cause it's we're not taught that kind of stuff. But like I said, that's why I'm doing these kind of videos. And I'm about to start jumping back on here more, y'all. It's just, like I told y'all in the last live yesterday, there are some things that kind of took place with myself and my family that we, kind of going through, and I just kind of took a step back. So, I appreciate any and everybody who's still here upon my return, which is pretty much like now. Pretty much like now, because I'm about to start jumping on here and building back with y'all, and just sharing anything that I can, because I'm a wealth of knowledge, man. Like I have so much in this brain, like, and I'm really waiting for my children, for my star seeds to be able to handle it. My son, he's only 4, just turned 4. My daughter 3, and my youngest daughter is about 7 months. But my eldest daughters, who are 13 and 10, are not with me on a daily right now. You know what I'm saying? But I'm waiting for my children to get to a point where I can bestow all of this knowledge on them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I really, really want to. Like, really badly, because they need it. You know what I'm saying? They need it. And I want y'all to be doing the same thing, all right? Let me go ahead and jump off here. I think I'm actually going to go live on Facebook and see if anybody coming in. Most people don't come into my lives on Facebook, but I still want to make sure that the information is out there, make sure that I share what I can. As a message before I go, like I said, to all of my guys out there, love your woman, man. If she not watching this live right now, which she probably not, let me give you a tip, man. Buy her something, and I'm not saying buy her something, buy jewelry. No, just you don't have to buy it. You take it, do what you want to do. But get her something that's meaningful to her, okay? Find out something that's meaningful to her. It could be the sun, it could be roses, it could be flowers, it could be, roses are flowers, okay? It could be trees, it could be, anything that she's always liked her whole life. Get that, make it meaningful to her. We actually create custom made gifts. So like plaques, we make everything, bro. It doesn't matter what it is. We make bracelets. We make everything at Big Dreams Keepsakes. So you could come to us for it. And I'm not trying to plug and make a bit. I am going to be doing that soon, because I'm honestly going to need y'all support financially with the business coming up soon. So I'm going to start putting that out there. But I'm just saying, for right now, get her something, put it in the fridge, right? Put it in the fridge. Put it behind something in the fridge. And then when y'all laying down, y'all just chilling, be like, goddess, can you go get me something to drink? Hopefully you got a goddess that's willing to get you something to drink. Half the time these women nowadays won't do that. But if she's willing to ask her, get you something to drink, and tell her it's a drink, it's a juice in there behind wherever you put the thing at. And then just wait and see what. Look at my goddess, yeah. Look at my young goddess. Say hi. Hi. Yeah, my young goddess just came down the steps. So, let me look for her. Yeah. So like I said, what I would recommend. Say hi. Say Grand Rising.
Grand Rising. Hi.
I'm explaining to them how to be the best man you can be. Do you think Daddy's a good man?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm telling y'all is, look, they're gonna be let me put you down, baby, before they be to cut my video off. You want to sit right here? Cause they're gonna be to cut my video off, talking about, he has child nudity. Do y'all know? Listen, let me tell y'all something. I went into a room yesterday. This girl's name, I don't even want to share it with y'all, cause y'all mess around going in and start getting in y'all sacral energy and shit. But I went into this girl video yesterday. Yeah.
Stormy gave me kisses.
Stormy gave you kisses. That's what's up. You know, I went into this girl live yesterday. She looked like she probably 13, 14 years old maybe. And she like half naked. Like, I mean, not half, she was naked. Like she had on some pants, she had on like some little thong panties, and she had on this little skimpy thing right here. And she like moving around for the camera. She, you know, twerking, moving out. And there's like 900 people in the live. There's like 900 guys in the live talking about, damn girl, shake that ass, twerk it, pop that pussy for me, let me see, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, and this is a little girl. You know what I'm saying? I got a 13-year-old daughter, so I'm looking at this like, damn. And you know, and it was crazy. And this is the type of shit that's out here. So I'm saying, like, you know, as somebody who practiced semen retention, that shit could have, if I wasn't, you know what I'm saying, my aura's strong. If my aura wasn't as strong as it is, that shit could have fucked me up yesterday. I was just going down the live and I seen the girl like this with a T, so I clicked on it. I know y'all probably like, nigga, what you click on it for? Because I was curious. Because I was like, yo, why is it a little girl sitting here like this? You know, so I was like, what is this? Is this like a picture or something? And I click on it and it's her. And I'm watching for a minute. I'm like, damn, yo, like what? I was like, what? Is this for real? I'm going through the comments, reading what people saying. I'm waiting for somebody to be like, oh, this is crazy. Who is this little girl? Blah, blah, blah. Where's her mom? You know, but everybody in there talking about, damn, baby, can I hit you? Let me check out your DM. I'm a hobby, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? And I was just like, yo, this is wild. So this world is coming to a place where you gotta really, you know what I'm saying? You have to really, and when I say this world, I mean online, virtually. You have to really control yourself, bro. You know what I'm saying? I haven't, like I told y'all earlier in this live, if y'all want to go back, for those who may be coming in, I was talking a little bit about semen retention. I haven't had sex regularly in over a year. You know what I mean? You have to really control that sacral energy. You really have to. Because like I said, when I went into that girl's live yesterday, and she had on red panties. Y'all know the color red, right? The color red is root chakra energy, right? She had on red panties. I still remember everything she had on. You know what I'm saying? Because after that, remember I told y'all I started this live because I was telling y'all my goddess and I argue, right? For anybody in who just up there, one love 10, I got an update for you today. I ain't gonna talk on it right now because I want to talk to you about it directly. But sending positive energy. Yeah, what's up, FIFA, for fun? But you know, remember I told y'all I started this live because I wanted to talk to my fellow men, king, gods, prince, emperors, whatever you want to call yourself. I wanted to talk to them about how to respect and love your goddess, right? Because my goddess and I had an argument yesterday. That argument that my goddess and I had yesterday, it happened right after I left out of that live that I'm talking to y'all about with that young girl who was half naked, or basically naked. You know what I'm saying? After I left that, my energy was different. I don't really even know how to explain it. You know what I mean? And I feel like, because I know me before. See, me before, I was a lot different, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Let me keep it 100. 10, if you still in here, comment. 10, if you still in here, comment, because I want to know if you heard what I said. But look, I used to be a lot different, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Your average person who knows me is not going to believe that I'm practicing semen retention right now. I was at the point my apologies, y'all. So I was at the point at one point. All right, 10. Let me let y'all in on something. I'm gonna let y'all in on something. This is very personal to me, but I don't care because I don't do personal. It's for y'all, right? So when I was coming up, right, when I was in high school, I used to masturbate at least 2 times a day. Okay? At least 2 times a day. I'm talking about when I was 15, 16, 17, like 14, 15, 16, 17, I used to masturbate at least 2 times a day. I had to, because I was thinking about sex too much, way too much, especially going to high school and you got these bad girls all around. I'm looking, you know what I'm saying? I had to. I used to watch porn. I used to spend a lot on porn. I used to watch a lot of porn. You know what I'm saying? I have not watched porn in probably 2 or 3 years. I have not. Grand Rise, look, my son just came down here. Y'all, hold on. Say Grand Rising, son. Alright, there we go. Alright, y'all. So look, I got the fan. Look, they waking up, y'all. I tried to. What's up, Jay? One love to you, fan. I tried to get down here early and do this live before they got up, but they starting to come to life. I ain't even do my workout. I ain't do my exercise, none of that yet. But look, I want to let y'all know something, right? I used to masturbate multiple times a day. I used to watch a lot of porn. I never went more than maybe like a couple days or a week without sex. That wasn't a thing for me because sex was very important to me. And it is still important to me. I love sex. I can't wait for this world to get better so I can do it more with more people. But it's just right now, Right now, it's just the world is not set up for our our polygamous ways, which is the natural way of life, to exist. Because right now we live in a world that was conquered by a monogamous psychology, right? Which is a European one. That's monogamy, created by Socrates, created thousands of years ago, right? And that was put on us so that they could challenge us, because they couldn't do shit with us because we was polygamous and there was too many of us, right? But what I'm saying is, at the end of the day, control your sacral energy, because you are weak without it, King. To my men out there, I want y'all to really understand this. If you're a king and you got a castle, right? You know how easy it is to dethrone you if all I got to do is send some some sexy girl up to you like this and tell her to talk to you sweet and get you in the back. This is even what happened in the Bible. How many people read the Bible? Because I actually read it. I actually read it, and I actually taught it to y'all through Bible study. But they did this in the Bible. This is how, yes. Fruit. Yeah, some fruit in there. Hold on. This is how, one second, okay? This is how, I'm trying to think which king it was. But there was a king that was dethroned through a woman. And there's probably been more. I only made it up to the book of Samuel too. But listen, what I'm saying is, if you're a king, you can't be, or you should not be, and I don't want to use the word can't, you can do anything. You should not be in a position where some sexy woman can come dethrone you. As a man, you want to love and respect the goddess. You want to respect her enticement and everything. She deserves that. You know what I'm saying? I love that energy. But don't fall victim to it. You get what I'm saying? Don't fall victim to it. Understand that it has its place in its time, and it has its realm that it's supposed to exist in. But that realm can't exist in the same one of your higher consciousness. You get what I'm saying? Because if so, you will be weak and you'll be thrown off. That's the art of war. It's hard to explain. Women understand this. Goddesses know this. This is why if a goddess wants something from you, she don't come at you the same way as when she don't want something from you. You know what I'm saying? Goddesses know this. Like, if a goddess wants something, hey, hi. You know what I'm saying? See, I'm in tune with my feminine side, by the way. Alright? So first of all, just know that just because you see me do this, don't ever think that I'm, you know what I'm saying? But look, I know how to be, you know what I'm saying? I know how to be feminine because I'm a Libra. You know what I'm saying? I come from Venus. I have that feminine energy inside me. That's why I'm able to be such a good man and father to my children. But what I want y'all to know is, when a woman approaches you a certain way, it's because she understands what her energy does to you. You have to know this too. Don't be a slave to sacral energy. So what I recommend all my men do is try your best. What you got to do is distract your mind, right? Because everything all day out here is trying to make you think about sex, right? Everything all day. Like, even when you walk out the door, the first thing you're going to see is girls walking around with no clothes. You know what I'm saying? Everything. And I'm not saying that to say it's not natural because we didn't even have clothes. It's natural to be that way. You know what I'm saying? I have the ability to repopulate the planet alone. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy how if I say I'm a god, then you'll be like, oh, that's crazy, you calling yourself a god. But what do you call something that could populate a whole planet by itself? What are you talking about? How is that not godly? What are you talking about? I can literally populate a planet alone. What are we talking about? You know what I'm saying? You don't need nobody else but me. Every other man on this planet could die, and I had this bitch back to normal in 20 years. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. So when you have that type of power, you have to really understand that. Like, you know what I'm saying? You have to really understand that. But you know, there's a statement: with great power comes great responsibility. Okay? So when you have the level of power to populate a planet, you can't just be going around just doing anything with that type of power. You know what I'm saying? You don't take the, you get what I'm saying? You don't take the power to rebuild an entire planet and just start throwing it around all willy-nilly. You know what I'm saying? This is what y'all stop. This is what, let me get them some fruit, y'all. This is what abortions is about. This is what birth control is about. You know, this is what that is about. That whole thing is about giving people this false sense of freedom so that they will pervert fruit. It's about giving people this false sense of freedom so that they will pervert themselves. All right, let me show y'all what I'm giving my babies. All right, because I just want to, y'all know I get on here for the 3 eyes, right? Which is to what? Inform, inspire, and provide insight, right? So let me show y'all what I'm giving my babies, right? We got some organic grape bananas, but I don't really do those like that. Hold up. But look, so I want y'all to. This is for all my people out there who always say they don't know how to keep their kids healthy. Oh, my kids won't eat. Get them this. Get them one of these. Okay, it's a fruit bowl. That's all. It's free bowl. Just give them a free bowl. Some strawberries, some pineapples, some watermelons, some grapes. You know what I'm saying? Give them a nice little free bowl. All right. Give them look. Every day. Do this every day. Look, let me show y'all. Do this every day. Do this every day. Not some days. Not just sometimes. Do it every day with your children. All right. Now some of y'all I know it's like, yo, it's hard for me to stop eating this and that. That's cool. I get it. It's gonna be hard because you have parasites in you, and since you were little, you were programmed to think that this is what you're supposed to eat. But your children not. Don't do that to them. You know what I'm saying? That's like if you was a crack addict. Don't give your children crack when they ain't never had it. Don't do that to them. They don't know no better. My children never listen. They never had meat. They never had meat a day in their life. They never tasted it. Even if you sat there and ate a piece of chicken in front of my children, they wouldn't even ask you for one. Now they have had French fries. They have had French fries. So they gonna go at your ass about them fries. You take out a chicken box, they gonna look past the chicken and be like, can I get a fry? They gonna want some fries. But and that's my fault. That's not cool, because you know what? Fries is what? Starch. What does starch do? What does starch do? Complicate the molecular structure of your blood, right? I did a whole lecture on this, so let's not, you know what I'm saying? So, and this is me. That's okay. That's okay that you dropped it. Pick it up, put it in the trash, and get another one, okay? Don't let it destroy you. Go ahead, put it in the trash. You good, son? All right, good job. So what I'm saying is that's another way for me to show y'all I don't think I'm perfect. It's a lot of people who think, because I say you gotta eat this and that mean that I think I'm perfect. I don't think I'm perfect at all. Hold on, y'all. My God is calling me. She probably about to tell me to come upstairs. Hold on.
Daddy.
Yeah, that was mommy.
Daddy.
Hey, Jay the Descendant, if you still in here, bro. One love to everybody. Still 9 people in here. I appreciate y'all. Jay the Descendant, we're about to send you that back, okay? My goddess was actually calling me to tell me that she was about to call you to tell you that, and I was like, he in my live right now. So Jay, just know I'm about to hit you back up. But look, we taking care of people today. We about to take care of 10 today. We about to take care of Jay today. It's things that look. That's why my energy is feeling a little bit better, because I've had this negative energy hanging over me, because there's this beautiful goddess named 10, right? She's in here right now, y'all. I don't mean to put her on blast. If she get mad at me, she got to get mad at me. But there's this beautiful goddess named 10 that is in here. There is something that I want to do for her, that I've been wanting to do for her. I'm trying to dance around because I don't want to, you know what I'm saying? She told me to, you know what I'm saying? But look, there's something I want to do for her that I've been wanting to do for her for about a year now that everything has been preventing me from, that I'm about to do today. And I'm extremely excited about it. And like, I'm feeling like a weightlifter, because I'm one of them type of guys. I can't walk around with my chin up when I know that there's reason for my chin not to be up. You get what I'm saying? You know how people, they walk around like they all this good stuff, but they know they got kids tied up in their basement. They know they beating on their wife. They know all, but they still act like they the shit. I'm one of those kind of guys. My conscience won't let me do that. So I can't walk around acting like this if I'm not really that. You know what I'm saying? So now I could be that again, because I had that on my conscience, what I should have been doing for 10. But listen, what I was saying was, pineapples are juicy as hell, y'all. And I don't know that hell is juicy, so maybe that's not an accurate description. Anyway, what I mean is, right, get your children, they still, look at them, smashing. It's people. See, I'm smashing. Look, but there's so many. She said, "Give thanks for life." Yeah, there's so many. There's so many people. I know other parents out there who I try to upendo tele. I gotta look that up. All right, I'm gonna look that up, 10. Let me screenshot. All right, had to screenshot that. All right, so look, but there's so many other, people I know out there who have children. So many people out there who I know who want to change their diets, and they want their children to eat fruits and vegetables, but their children won't eat them, because since their children have been 2, they've been feeding them steaks and bisons and everything else that don't come from the world, from our planet that we're one with. So what happens is the children are not able to change. So what I want to try to encourage people to do is, at your earliest convenience in their life, try to push them towards just fruits and vegetables. Try to do to them what you wish you could do to you. You get what I'm saying? Because here's the thing. People, for some reason, are unwilling to force their children to do things when it comes to... What's up, Eli the Divine? We're talking about feeding kids healthy, right? Look, People for some reason are unwilling, Stormy, to be forceful and like force their children to do things when it comes to their eating habits, but with everything else they'll do it. So for instance, right, there's parents who I'll say, yo, don't let your kids eat that, only let them eat fruits and vegetables, blah, blah, blah. They'll say, oh no, my child really want to eat meat, I can't stop them, they really like chicken, I can't do that to them. But your child don't want to go to school, but you do that to them. Your child wake up every day and don't want to go to school, and what you do? I don't give a damn, go to school. You force them. But then your child tell you they want a chicken sandwich from McDonald's, and you say, well, they said they wanted, I can't just, you listen, you'll be in the house and you'll be like, I'm about to run to the store, come on y'all, we going to the store. Your child will say, I don't want to go, I want to stay here. What you do? Get your ass up, you coming with me to the store. And you force them, right? You tell them, eat this. You say, I can't do that to them, they said they don't want it. So why is it that, you know what I'm saying? So here's the thing. We just have to understand that as one who has full control over these beings, you have to be responsible. And with great power comes great responsibility. You know what I'm saying? God, is that you?
Yes. At 11.
Okay, what you mean? My apologies, y'all. My goddess just walked. Y'all want to see her? Can I show them you?
Yes.
Don't look at her titties, y'all. That my goddess. Say hi. Hey, 10 in here. I think 10 in here. 10, you still in here? If you still in here, 10, I told her we are. Anyway, yeah, 10 if you still in here, say hi. But yeah, the goddess just came downstairs, y'all.
Who that? Not Dad. We got to wait because I want to show this.
And y'all bear with me for a second because, look at, that's it now.
Hi. Mommy, hi.
So we're in the process, for those who don't know, right? We're in the process of finding a place. You know what I'm saying? Because we're trying to get back to our own again. Move out with a tribe member that we have. So we've been looking for places all day. I mean, we've been looking for places every day. So this is what she came down here to tell me a place she found. That's why I said we're gonna need y'all financial support soon with the business, alright? Don't worry, we go. She said love all over. Oh, she's still in here. She said love all over you. See, look, she's still seeing the bracelet. See, she ain't playing no game. She rocking the bracelet. But alright. So I'm with it, guys. You said West Lexington at 11. Just check it. I mean, if Daryl with it, we can just Uber there. We better off giving him $5 gas than Uber. Uber ain't gonna cost us.
Yeah, but
and it's not today. Alright, let's touch base when I get out. Yeah, let's touch base when I get out the live. I apologize, y'all. So look, pineapples are so juicy, y'all. How do you not like pineapples? That's my first question. How do you not like pineapples? Do y'all know that you can literally go on a pineapple diet? Like, to all of my people out there who want to do better with their diet, but they not sure. Wakinya Kwele. I'm screenshotting these. I'm gonna look this stuff up. What's up, Styles? No, I was saying what's up, Styles. I was saying something. But hey, look, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and get off here. But I am gonna jump on here later because I'm about to just start jumping on here because it's a lot of stupid people online. So why not have a smart one, alright? I love y'all. I'm going to get off. Remember to be positive, optimistic, keep positive people in your circle. Those 3 things are key to ensuring positivity is invited in your future. The house coming alive, y'all. People getting up and all of that. So let me, you know what I'm saying? You said it took me over 25 years to try and fail and fall in love with watermelons, right? I got some watermelons right here. Yeah. Love y'all.